Dr. Zilnara had overseen medical emergencies across 47 different star systems during her career as Chief Medical Officer of the Galactic Health Consortium. She had treated radiation poisoning, gravity sickness, and 17 varieties of space plague. What she had never encountered was a species-ending pandemic that could only be cured by what humans considered a useless organ. The distress call from the Valkyrie homeworld had been desperate. An unknown pathogen was systematically destroying their population's digestive systems, causing catastrophic bacterial imbalances that their advanced medical technology couldn't counteract. Within weeks, an entire civilization spanning 3 star systems would face extinction through starvation. "The situation is hopeless," transmitted Dr. Clixval from the surface of Velkar Prime. "Our entire species relies on symbiotic bacteria for digestion. The pathogen has destroyed these beneficial organisms in 97% of our population. Without them, we cannot process nutrition from any known food source." Dr. Zilnara had assembled the galaxy's finest medical minds aboard her research vessel, but none had found a solution. The Valkyrie digestive system was too specialized, their bacterial requirements too specific, and the pathogen too aggressive for conventional treatment. That was before Dr. Sarah Park, the human medical officer serving as part of the interspecies medical exchange program, made an observation that would change everything. "Dr. Zilnara," Sarah said, reviewing the Valkyrie medical data, "I think I might have a solution. But you're going to think it's crazy." "At this point, Dr. Park, I'm willing to consider any possibility. The Valkyrie need to repopulate their digestive systems with beneficial bacteria, right? And the pathogen makes that impossible because it kills any new bacterial colonies before they can establish themselves." "Correct. Every attempt at bacterial transplantation has failed within hours." Sarah pulled up a holographic display of human anatomy, highlighting a small organ that most galactic medical texts dismissed as evolutionary debris. "What if I told you that humans have a biological system specifically designed to preserve and restore beneficial gut bacteria after catastrophic digestive disruption?" Dr. Zilnara's optical organs focused on the highlighted structure. "That appears to be your appendix. According to human medical literature, it's a vestigial organ with no function." "That's what we thought for centuries," Sarah replied. "But recent research shows the appendix is actually a bacterial reservoir. When illness or antibiotics wipe out gut bacteria, the appendix repopulates the digestive system from its protected bacterial stores." The implications hit Dr. Zilnara like a photon blast. "You're suggesting that human appendix tissue could serve as a bacterial sanctuary for the Valkyrie?" "Not just suggesting," Sarah said, rolling up her sleeve. "I'm volunteering. My appendix has been exposed to Valkyrie dietary supplements for the past 3 days. It should now contain bacterial strains compatible with their digestive requirements." What followed was the most unprecedented medical procedure in galactic history. Sarah's appendix was surgically removed and its bacterial contents carefully extracted and cultured. The resulting bacterial colonies, protected and nurtured within the unique environment of the human organ, proved resistant to the pathogen that had devastated the Valkyrie. "Impossible," Dr. Clixval transmitted from the planet's surface as the first treated Valkyrie patients began showing signs of recovery. "The bacterial colonies are not just surviving, they're thriving and actively combating the pathogen. Human appendix tissue creates a unique microenvironment," Dr. Zilnara explained to the assembled medical team. "The organ that humans considered useless is actually one of the most sophisticated bacterial preservation systems we've ever encountered." Within 6 weeks, the Valkyrie pandemic was completely eradicated. Human appendix-derived bacterial treatments had saved an entire species from extinction. "Dr. Park," Dr. Zilnara said as they watched the final recovery statistics, "how did humans evolve such a specialized organ for bacterial preservation?" Sarah considered the question. Earth's a pretty hostile place. Lots of things that can kill your digestive bacteria, natural toxins, radiation, disease. Humans who could quickly restore their gut bacteria after disruption had better survival rates. So your useless organ is actually a sophisticated biological insurance policy? Pretty much. Though I guess it's not useless anymore. Sarah grinned. The Valkyrie have officially requested that all human medical officers donate appendix tissue to their strategic medical reserves. Dr. Zilnara updated her medical files with a new classification. Human appendix, critical xenobiological resource. Recommend preservation of all human appendix tissue for potential interspecies medical applications. 3 months later, Sarah received the Galactic Medical Service's highest honor for innovative application of previously misunderstood biological systems. The award ceremony was attended by the entire surviving Valkyrie population, who had declared Sarah's appendix a sacred relic of their species' salvation. Human medical textbooks were quietly updated to remove references to the appendix as vestigial, replacing them with specialized bacterial preservation organ of significant clinical value.